falling from the screen, is that gold is currently at two, would definitely 25 2,585. So far so good, in the 4 hour time frame review. All right, so this, and I'm actually analyzing based on these psychological levels, this, stop and reverse level. Let me use that, let me put it in a normal context. you know these levels and also these levels. So anytime I have price around, those levels, what I do, I make my analysis around it. And sometimes but why gold is, if this level is not threatened, okay? Why gold is, if this level is not threatened, okay? So that is the beauty of it. That beauty of understanding what you're doing and not. Although yeah, some indicators here says it's gonna go down, but yes, one of the major, any other form of analysis that we have to put it all together, put it all into one box, and look at the market with a bird's eye view. Okay, with a bird's eye view. So if price does not come back here, okay, all right, I'm coming. So if price we, and by calculation, let me just see how many pips that is in between, from 2671 to 2698 points. This, that's a whole lot of points, for financial traders to make money from. All right, so um that is that. Let's quickly also look at other financial um instruments. I'm going to look at silver. And it's funny enough that even silver, this, I'm kind of like saying the same move, with silver. You can see the same pattern that gold, used to move from this bottom. Price came all the way from the top, and reasonable support level, went back up a little bit, okay, even though it didn't touch here, and still came back down at the exact bottom, yeah, which is good. Price action will say double bottom, which is very, very good. So uh, since then, what we have only seen is price moving to the north from that low, and currently I'm saying that price is being held. Silver versus the US dollar price is being held by this point here, which is at 30.522. All right, so maybe break above here, this point, break above this point might also indicate price touching here and price touching here, or price going far back, as high as, this high here. So that's another thing we need to know, with silver. So currently the direction is on the upside for silver, as the same, with gold. Then let's look at Bitcoin. Funny enough, I've become a fan of Bitcoin, recently, because I want to say it's stable. Yes, it's stable, and I see that it's stable. It's stable, very stable. That it's my method. It allows my trading methodology to intraday it. All right, so I'm able to do intraday trading, with trading Bitcoin. Okay, I'm able to do intraday trading. Now you can also see, I don't know why all, this pattern, all of them are, more like the same thing. Just look at price came, fell, and everything is just trying to go nuts as this January. Now you see, it went back down and again touched that bottom. And from that bottom, price is trying to pick up again. Maybe at this time around, it's going to break past 94, 90. Maybe this time around, price is going to break past um past 101, 102, 103, okay, and maybe move as far as 108, because yeah, if he does, that's a whole lot of positivity for, and yes, M in the bank for those who are buying or currently buying Bitcoin. Okay, so another thing is, though the major trend for Bitcoin is on the downside. Yes, the momentum is on the downside in the bigger picture, right? Then another one is also Ethereum. I'm using the 4-hour time frame for all of this analysis. Okay, now Ethereum went back a little bit up. Okay, that's, and it's also be looking at price, going to the north, as in going bullish. All right. So that is that also in the bigger picture for Ethereum. Then we also look at XRP, the same pattern, the same move. So January is more like we are all going to use it to, rearrange our trades, our chart, our analysis, the business of financial trading. Okay, so that's that. Okay, right. So that's that. The same pattern actually, price is just trying to, see how it can break, since the lows are not being broken. See, the same thing, more like a double bottom, and it went back up, and we still have this. All right. The method is simple. The idea behind it is so very simple. All right. So very very simple. So very very simple. That we have to just look at the market with a bird's eye view. All right. A bird's eye view. All right. And another one here. I've been making the analysis without the, what's it called? Without me drawing the, I was actually drawing, but yeah, it's not displaying, but yes, we have it. Okay, another one here is the US 30, which is the Dow Jones. Okay, while I clear this off, okay, you can also still see that it is almost the same pattern that we have here. Now look at this bottom here, 4,000, 42,172. 42,100. So that is the bottom where price, had dipped, and more like, I don't know, January, maybe January syndrome. Look at it. Okay, here, and it's trying to find its way up. It's trying to find its way up. All right. So that means we'll continue to look for opportunity to, if this level is actually not broken. Let me clear this up so we can see. So long, 4,000, 42,172 price point, which is, more like a support level, is not broken. That means we can still, be taking any buy opportunities that we see from here. All right. And so we also have challenge to make. I am trading and price currently for now this support area where price had make a double bottom. Okay, a double bottom. This is one. This is another point here. Has not broken below 20 opportunities where, since this level is not broken, which means it's not threatened. When price might break, that means that nobody has the monopoly. Like I always say, nobody has a monopoly over another. Very, so you can see this is a point where price made a good reversal, and continued, a good u-turn, and pull back, though, a good pullback, and continue with the uh, impulse. All right, and until it touched this high here. All right, so that's the beauty of the setup for me. So long this point still holds here, I will definitely go to maybe a smaller time frame, 5 or 15 minutes, and be looking for buy opportunities to touch here, to touch here, to touch here, to touch here. So possibility, there's possibility that I can. Then lastly, I have S&P 500, S&P 500, which is another great one. All right. So while I clear this off, you see it is still all at the same point. You ask me why it's happening. It's a new year. All right. Price must reset. Direction must reset. Okay. Momentum must reset. All right. So that's it. Now look at price came and dropped here at 58. I mean 5,816.4. And what went back up, came back down, almost at the bottom where this the support level we initially had, and it went back up, and the next one is not touching, it's not threatening, either this, or it's not threatening either this. Simple analysis, right? Yeah, it doesn't have to be very complicated, it doesn't have to be any complicated at all. So trade idea is look for buy opportunities. So long this level still holds, look for buy opportunities here. All right, so you can have your first, okay, let's use this as the first take profit, the second take profit, the third take profit, and also the fourth TP. But mind you, whatever I give out here is just in my own discretion. It is not a financial advice to tell you to buy or to sell. Okay, if you, like I always, do, I always make sure that every information given out is backed by also every legal notices that we have on our website. All right, yeah, legal notices we have on our website. So if you really need to you know have a little understanding to the website